Tommy, thanks for joining us on the show again. It's been a little while, brother.
No, it has been. It has been, yeah.
I have seen you before, like, you know.
Yes, outside of this, yeah.
The square. We're back in the square. But, but of course,
yes.
the Wrath are going to be playing the other festival in Brisbane on January 28th with Cog, Osaka Punch, The Stranger, Mascot Raid, Might Zen, Bare Bones, a ton of bands. It's going to be a pretty great festival, man. Have you played with these guys before?
We played with Cog many years ago, and a few other bands on the bill. But it's a pretty mixed bill. Like I'm looking forward to it. It's pretty cool. There's a bit of a mix going on there, so it's going to be fun.
Well, I mean, you're no stranger to that because you've done a ton of like diverse lineup festivals and stuff over the years. Where we kind of don't fit in anywhere, but we fit in everywhere, kind of thing. You know, like so we do get to be the odd one out on most bills that we do play when we do festivals. So. It's nothing we haven't done before. Yeah, but you're the kind of band where you could play with anybody, like you said.
Yeah.
And, you stand out enough, but at the same time, like everybody loves a Wrath. You bring the party and...
thanks, mate.
It's a good...
Yeah, look, we're just be ourselves, mate, and we've always done that. So, happy to people are still stoked to have us on bills like this, pretty much, it's great that we're still being invited to do things like this with such cool bands on bills like this, so we don't take it for granted, that's for sure.
What's the secret? What's the secret sauce to the Wrath that makes you sort of cross the streams between all the genres? Because you could play with anyone and people go, oh, yeah, it's just...
Yeah, we have over the years, mate. Some of the bands we've played with and toured with are very diverse. I don't know what it is. I think we're not really interested in what everyone else is doing. We just do us, and we like music, and I don't know. I'm not too fussed about what's in trend or what's happening or what we're just doing our thing, and just stoked that people still like it.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And the TIV is pretty great too. I've never played there. It's on my bucket list.
No. Yeah, we haven't either. So this is a good one for us too. We've never played at Tivoli before.
That surprises me, dude. Because you played
crazy.
You pretty
much one of the this is one of the last ones that we haven't done. I don't know why. It just turned out that way. But this is going to be cool.
Is there anywhere
Great
else
venue?
Is there anywhere else
on the hit list? Oh man, I don't know. I think we've hit most of the places that we've really wanted to play in Australia, maybe overseas, obviously. But I can't really think of a place other than the Tivoli that we haven't that we really want to have a longing to. Man, it'll be cool to do a gig there. We've had a fair go at all of them, So I don't know. I don't think of it like that, Nif. I don't know. We just do our thing. But Tivoli's a good one.
Yeah, see, Frankie's was on my list for a long time.
Yeah, you got to do that, didn't you?
Did
right at the end there. Yeah.
So it was
lucky.
You played there, right?
Yeah, we played there a good bunch of times. Yep.
Yeah.
Great place, great vibe, and you're on top of everyone, and there's almost no real difference between the punters and the band. Almost, you're on it's almost like a floor gig.
It was good, eh? Yeah,
it's great.
They
they got it right in there. I don't know. It'd be great. I don't know if that can even be recreated. Like what they did down that set of stairs was pretty special.
Was you walked in, it had that vibe.
It's got there's something in there. There's something in the air that they got it right in there. Yeah.
Even the toilet stairs. In that room stairs. I was like, this is amazing. Look. Posters and there's lights. Everywhere else you go in and it's like, just shit falling off the walls and just graffiti and
Sydney's gonna miss them. That that's a little part of Sydney died when they closed the doors.
Yeah. Hey man, but we still
Mm.
got like some rad places up here. You know, we got Vinny's,
Oh man, we got heaps of good
O's.
places.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do.
yeah,
Absolutely.
and yeah, comparing it to some years gone by, I think Gold Coast is looking really, really good at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, man.
Mm,
I
it
I
is.
went I went through a
Yeah,
bit
we
of
got
a nostalgia.
heaps happening.
You know, some of the old places we used to play, like Shark
Yeah,
Bar and
yeah,
Racket
yeah,
Shed Five and classics.
yeah. We've had a few come and go over the years, and
Yeah.
there's been periods where it's been really good, and there's been periods where not much has happened. But I think right now we got some good stuff happening. Yeah,
True. 100%.
yeah,
Something's
good.
happening, man. It's good. The kids are
Yeah,
loving the rock and
lots
roll.
of young bands, lots of young bands coming through, killing it. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
And
So yeah, still stoked. They're still stoked. They keep asking us back.
yeah. Yeah, man. And you still look the same. I don't know. There's
What
something
do
in
you
the
mean?
water there, man. I don't know. You look exactly the same. You haven't aged today,
Nah.
mate. You got that Paul Rudd thing going on.
Something like that. I don't know.
You're all vampires. The lot of you.
Stay out of the sun, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it, eh? That's it.
Wear a hat.
Good. Hey, that's a good tip. It's a good tip.
Wear a hat, kids.
But late last year, you released a single, "Wrong Side," which was awesome. I think I remember you came to the shop, into the factory. You like, check this out. Was that what you
Yeah.
were showing me? I can't remember.
Yeah, 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 the animated one. Yeah, 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 yeah. So that might be a different one actually. That might what I showed you. Actually, no, that was some different stuff. We're actually going in the studio in a few weeks. We're back in the studio in February. So
Yeah, man.
I think I was showing you the bones of some of the stuff we're going to record in a few weeks.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool. Because
yeah,
I was trying to listen to it on the phone, going, "Oh man, I like what I'm hearing."
yeah. No, that was different. That was different. Yeah. So that's happening. That's happening in early February. We go back in the studio and we've got a handful of songs that we're going to go record and we're going to just keep chipping away. So I don't know whether that's going to turn into an EP or an LP, but we're sitting on some stuff and we just need to get in there and get it out. But I think the general originally I think we were like, yeah, we got enough here for an EP, but now that we're sort of chipping away, we're like, we could just chip away a little bit longer, and I think we might have another LP at later on in the year, but that sounds like more fun. I don't know, but anyway, we're starting next February, this February.
I'm glad you didn't. It's not next February because now
No,
that
no, no,
you said
this
it,
February. Yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah. Couple of
let's say a
weeks,
couple of weeks,
few
bro.
weeks. No, no, February 11th. February 11th, we're
Yeah,
starting. So
man.
we're just getting in there and yeah, yeah, yeah. We've played few new songs live that have gone really well. Some of that one that I might have shown you the demos of, I think
Yeah.
we've done it. Yeah, we've played that a couple of times. We'll definitely play them next week at Tivoli. We've got two or three new songs we'll play next week. How that fares and see
Yeah.
if it makes the cut to studio. But I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be good.
Is there a theme that you're running with? Is there like a concept running
There's no
through?
concept. We just just we just there's no concept. The lyrics kind of that I'm writing at the moment are still sort of my observation of my life and how feel about things. Yeah, there's no concept in that sort of way. It's still sort of like most of what's going on here? Everything else is just my experiences and my observations on life and what makes it into that scribbly poem book of mine.
Have you got it? Is that how you
So
write? Have you got a book that are you old school and physically write stuff down?
yes, yeah, 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 heaps of scribbling. Probably not as much as I probably should, but definitely work on music first, and then I'll put lyrics to the melodies that I kind of write along the way. I don't know. That's just what I've done. I know a lot of people sort of go lyrics first, but that
Hmm.
hasn't really worked for me. Yeah, the other way around sort of works for me. I like to write the music first and then think of melodies and then piece the words together through through the stuff that I've put in a journal or what I'm writing about, what I'm thinking about.
I'm a bit like that
Mm.
myself, but
Hmm.
I don't know. The process is a bit weird. I just
Yeah.
I get in there, grab the mic, and I just make up, you know, blah, 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 whatever
Yeah, 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 yeah,
melodies, and then I
yeah,
try and reverse engineer it from there. It's a bit of a
yeah,
weird
yeah.
way of doing it, but
It's not uncommon. So talking to other people and that, a lot of people do it that way. Just like how you're going to piece those phrases together, how you're going to piece those melodies together, and then sort of squeeze your words into it. But I also know, we all know people that do it the other way as well. So I just haven't been good at that. I think I still have a drummer brain, mate. I still think of drums first, and I work that way. I'll think about it. Can you actually hear?
yeah.
We're actually rehearsing at the moment. Can you
Oh,
hear the drums?
really?
Yeah. Nah.
Nah, nah,
Anyway,
that's fine.
I'll
I
I'll
can
I'll
hear
throw the
now that
I'll
you
I'll throw the
you
you can
mentioned it.
hear
I
the
can hear like
drums. Yeah.
the little tap
Dud dud dud.
in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah. So
But,
I just have a studio at my house, and the drums kind of just make it through. You can hear the thud of the kick drum.
I love it. I love it. But
Mm.
I think before we spoke last time, you did the residency at Movie World
Yep, yep,
or
yep,
the Fright Nights, and
yep.
everything I saw just looked incredible, dude. Like
Yeah.
the flames and stuff, like
It was crazy. The
costumes.
production on it was insane. Yeah. Yeah, we've definitely like not played a gig or a show that's put that much amount of money into our production. That's not something we could afford ourselves. But yeah, we got asked to do a residency there over their Halloween Fright Nights events. It was, man, we're always up for challenging ourselves to do something different. They didn't give us a brief. They didn't tell us, they didn't give us a set of songs. They just said you guys do you. So you guys do your own originals, do whatever you want. So, but we did 4 sets a night. So that was a thing. Playing 2 hours a night was really pushing us to something we've not done before. But we did it, and it was super cool. To just do something different and playing to heaps of people that had never seen us before, and yeah, having fire cannons and CO2 cannons and all these kind of crazy things was, why not. So it was a cool experience, but we definitely worked for it. It was,
Mm.
yeah, very different to like a normal gig or a normal festival or whatever, like just us rocking up and playing for 2 hours. It was something different for sure. We sort of, when you see it on paper, it was like, yeah, it's cool. That's no worries. We can do that. But like, that first date that we did, you're 1 set down and everyone's blowing hard, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, holy, fucking hell. We got 3 more to go. So we all probably lost a few kilos that month, I reckon, for sure. We got a little fit.
And the different costumes that you did by the looks of it, you had different.
Karina did. No, Karina did. Yeah. So Karina, she did a little personal thing where she's like, I wanna have a different costume every show. So yeah, but like yeah, the rest of us, I didn't. I just dressed like myself every night.
It was pretty impressive. It's pretty
Yeah, it
impressive.
was fun, man. It was fun. It was very different, but yeah, it was fun. Yeah, to play something like that. So hopefully they'll have us back, I reckon. But we'll see. We'll see how it went. But yeah, what a cool experience.
How'd you find the response of just from the average people off the street
Okay.
to be exposed to it?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Okay, so coming into the gig, they sort of prepped us, because obviously every night there's 6,000 people, but there's so many attractions and everything happening around the park.
Yeah.
So everyone's kind of like going to all the things. So they said, don't be discouraged, if people are just sort of passing by, because they're not. We knew that people aren't going to movie world to see us. They're going to see all the attractions and all the stuff going on. So they kind of prepped us. They said, like you just keep doing your thing. Don't be disheartened, disheartened if people are just.
Mm.
But yeah, it sort of didn't work that way. Sort of, when people sort of crossed and saw us, they kind of got locked in. So a lot of people were coming back for the separate sets and sort of discovering us. And it wasn't like we were like some sort of corporate band that was on show. It was like they're seeing a band that's kind of a band, like
Yeah,
we
yeah,
weren't put
legit
together,
band.
so
Yeah.
yeah. So a lot of people like came. There was people that were coming back several nights in a row, and just yeah, and underage people too. They don't have the opportunity to. There's no such thing as an all age gig anymore. So there
Yeah.
was a lot of like, high school age kids that were just flipping out, because they probably haven't seen much live music, So it was a lot better than what they sort of prepped us for, So which was cool, because a little bit there you're like, oh, this is going to be hard, this is going to be weird, But we just did our thing, and people just got sucked in a little bit, to well, I'm sure the fire cannons didn't hurt.
Yeah, man, it's so good. I love it, man. I love it. I was so pumped for you, dude. Like I was so,
Yeah, thanks, mate.
it's
Appreciate
what we
that.
need. It's repping
Yeah,
heavy music and rock and roll and metal,
yeah.
all the alternative sort of lifestyle and what where we are into the mainstream. Anything like that is a positive.
Yeah, it was that a little bit, like I didn't really think of it like that at the time, but definitely afterwards I thought, shit, like that's probably not something that we would have done if they turned around and sort of said, hey, look, here's 30 songs that we want you to play and we
Yeah,
want you to
yeah,
wear
yeah.
these costumes. That like we wouldn't have done it, like
No, no.
like we wouldn't have done it, It was just because they went, no, you do you play your songs, then we thought, oh, let's grab it by the balls, let's do it. And then after, it's kind of after the fact that you kind of think, fuck, we play to a lot of people that, had no idea. Or even we had a couple of shows afterwards, like, so the following weeks we had one at Vinny's for the Vinny's birthday thing. And like, the tickets went really quick because there was people that had, they went, how do we see you guys again? Or, so like people are going to gigs that would have never even stepped foot into like some of those venues around here,
Yeah, yeah,
like, and
yeah.
you could totally see them, where they're, fuck, we're gonna be safe in this place. Like, at the shows. Yeah.
Oh man,
Sorry, no fire cannons and Vinnies, guys. Sorry.
man, that's so good. That's yeah. But
Yeah. So, but yeah. Anything that sort of brings people in, or it can only be good.
that's it. That's it. And
Mm.
of course, 20 years of the Wrath this year, isn't it?
Dude, I don't even think of it like that. Like that's crazy.
2 decades, bro, of the Wrath.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't really keep tabs on anything like that. Really, I don't. But yeah, a couple of people have sort of mentioned that, and I think, fucking hell, is it? Jeez, it's
Huge.
just a number.
Dude, are you
It's a long
celebrating
time.
in some way this? You got to
I
do
don't know.
something, man.
Are we celebrating or are we commiserating? I don't fucking know.
It's it's a massive achievement. Like I don't know any other. I can't think of the top of my head any other coast band that's survived that long and stronger than ever. Like
Really? Oh, thanks.
I can't think. It's a really special thing, dude.
Yeah, all right, all right. I'm taking that in. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't think of it like that. I just think of it like, yeah, we're still 23, aren't we, Ned? Come on.
You are. I'm 63, mate. I'm a grandpa now. So
Yeah, yeah. Geez, lots has happened, but we've seen a lot of things in that time, I'll tell you.
yeah.
But it's the purpose of the band or why we do it hasn't changed. Like it's just an
Mm.
outlet for us to be ourselves. It's an outlet to put something, all your anger, all that aggressive stuff into something positive. It's really still an outlet for us. Like, and that's what it's been since day dot. There's been no sort of grand plans or it's simply been an artistic outlet to be ourselves and through music, and that's how we've got through, like, and we've had bad years or not bad years but like years where we haven't done a lot, or we needed a little break, so we might have just done maybe a handful of shows in a year, and there's other years where we've just gone completely nuts and gone away and gone overseas and done heaps of things. So it has gone up and down too, but it's always served its purpose of letting us be ourselves, having a good time with some of my best friends. We're still all great friends. Like I said, mate, I'll drag you in a sec. The guys are in there, they're in there practicing now, but like our rehearsal night, we just went for dinner. Like we just go for dinner and shoot shit and have a couple of drinks, and that, like, we're jamming. We're
Oh
jamming.
man,
We're,
I love it.
we're having a practice.
Man, I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. I love it. And you jammed with
Yes.
Auntie as well. You back on
Yeah. So I've been
the kit doing the.
Well, I do a lot of stuff on the drums. I do a lot of stuff on for different bands. So I play drums for Anti. I play drums for the Disabled. Sometimes I do stuff for Shandy. I do a lot of session stuff. I just I'm probably a better drummer than anything. I just kind of like just cruise through this singing stuff. I've just cruised through that. It's just
Oh,
so
come
yeah.
on,
So
mate.
yeah.
Come on.
So yeah, no. So yeah, I love playing drums. So get a lot of drum gigs. So yeah, got a show next week with Anti. We've been doing some stuff. Got some new recordings out. Yeah, man. Whoever needs a drummer usually ends up getting a call somewhere, and I'll slot them in, or do it. Do a lot of even just like gigs around town, doing some blues stuff with Benny Whiskey from Final Fall and Deathwish. I do a lot of stuff with him. So mate, on the nights that we're not playing in the big bands, we'll be in some dirty bar playing for 3 hours, doing blues or whatever,
That's sick.
just because I love making music, doing things with my friends and making a little bit of money to, send the kids to dancing and all that sort of shit.
Yep. I know. Yep, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, it's been awesome hanging out with you, dude. I've
Yeah, thanks, mate.
yeah, I got another other festival one coming through in a minute, but
Okay.
I want to say,
Do you want me to? You want me to drag the
yeah,
phone in and I'll
yeah.
watch this?
Let's have a quick.
Okay.
How's it going?
Come with me. Here we go. Here. I'm just having an interview with Nev. Hang on.
Hey,
G'day.
hey guys, how are yous?
In the bike. I think
Hello. I got these singing. There we go. Look, this is the gang. This is
Good to see yous.
Yeah, funny. This is the sweat box, mate. It's the sauna in here.
Yeah,
I think this what's keeping us young.
is the
This
sweat?
is it's the sweat
Hey, man.
box. Yeah.
Good to see you guys, and we
Anyway.
will see everybody. Hey, I'll see you guys next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
We will see you there. It's going to be a good time.
It is. Tommy, as always, brother, thank you again for hanging out on the show.
Thanks so much, mate.
We
Thanks for
will
having
see
us.
you.
I'll talk to you soon, bro.